Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arif Muhammad Adnan. Today I'm going to present about my final proposal of CSP900, which is the project formulation. My my project title is Mushroom Farming Mobile Monitoring System with Data Visualization. My supervisor is Dr. Sharina Azlim. Okay, let's go to the table of content. There are four things in the table of content, which is Chapter 1, Introduction, Chapter 2, Literature Review, Chapter 3, Methodology, and the fourth is the summary. Let's go to the introduction. First, we are going to the background of the story. Mushroom farming has emerged as a growing industry in Malaysia, offering opportunities for the farmers to diversify their incomes and contribute to the country's food production. This statement is also supported by Mat Amin and Harun 2019. It is also say mushrooms are nutritious value. They are able to be potential application in various industry. Mushroom have gained popularity as source food and a new avenue for wealth generation. Mushroom cultivation anywhere around the world involves creating a controlled environment and had to be provided by suitable substrate material. Okay. In order to make mushroom production, some farmers have to overcome some challenges. The challenges in mushroom farming included inconsistent environmental conditions due to unpredictable weather, high labor costs, and quality control in concern. This is most of the problem since Malaysia are becoming one of the main mushroom production. Okay, some farmers in order to some farmers have started adopting technologies such as automated climate control system to optimize mushroom production processes and improve efficiency. However, some of it has adopting an IoT technology to since the IoT technology have beneficial point to mushroom farmers in Malaysia. The integration of IT-based management system enable real-time data collection and analysis of critical environment factors. The proposed projects aim to design a mobile mushroom monitoring application integrated with mushroom farm management to provide real-time environment data and improve overall farming practice. Next, we are going to about the case study of mushroom farming at UiTM. Early this year, 2023, there is news about mushroom farm project cultivated by UiTM Kelantan branch where they have used iMushroom 2000 to cultivate the mushroom, which is the first modular smart mushroom house in Malaysia. According to information from the news, the mushroom farm mobile monitoring system implemented in this project is to show the potential to significantly increase production while reducing labor costs. The aim of this project is to validate the effectiveness of the monitoring system in achieving this result. Next, we are going to the problem statement. In the study of proper environmental control is essential to ensure the optimal growth and quality of mushroom, Fikri et al. 2022. Failure to maintain failure to maintain ideal condition can lead to reduced yields and lower quality produce. Another significant challenge is the labor-intensive nature of mushroom farming. Next, manual monitoring and management of environmental factors can be time-consuming and costly. By PROMS 2022, the need of extensive or human intervention may limit the scalability of operation and hinder efficiency. To address this challenge, many farmers are turning to advanced monitoring systems that integrated smart sensor to track essential environment parameters. Fikri et al. 2022. This monitoring system facilitates data collection and analysis without incorporating IoT technology. The data gathered is processed and made accessible through centralized platform, either via a mobile application or computer. The absence of IoT does not hinder the effectiveness of this monitoring approach. Farmers can still acquire essential data on temperature and humidity and other environment parameters, even without the complexity and cost associated with IoT technology. Therefore, the developed mobile monitoring system embed with data visualization technique to help farmers manage mushroom production effectively. All data related to farm management will be visualized using the dashboard to make it easier for farmers to monitor the growth and trace mushroom cultivation process. Next, we are going to the research question. The first one are what are the factors influence mushroom production? In order to us to know the mushroom production, we also need to have an analysis of what factors that are influence mushroom production, such as temperature, lower or higher, and then humidity. Also, the touches of human hands also influence the mushroom production. And second, how can mobile application helps providing information to mushroom farmers? Through this application, we are going to make a dashboard that can help providing information to mushroom farmers. This is some of the objective of we need to make for this project. Next, we are going to the objective. The first objective is to identify contributing factors that influence the increment of mushroom production, such as I said above in the research question. Second, to develop a mushroom farming monitoring system with data visualization for farmers to observe growth trend and data-driven decision making. And lastly, to test the functionality of the application. Next, we are going to go to the scope and limitation of the study. The scope of the study is we are going to use the data. The data must be for mushroom farming data from UiT and Kelantan, which we can get by asking the mushroom farming management. Sec- Second, we are going to talk about the limitation. There are three limitations of the study. First, the limitation of the study is the data are only recorded by only one staff, which is Mr. Muhammad Rosli Haji Ismail. Only one staff recording the mushroom farming data. They usually going to be have many misinformation of the data. Second, the limitation is the data was recorded manually. The data are recorded manually, which is still using the classic method, which is not many have people have done that nowadays, but they're still using the data. They're still recording the data manually, which sometimes the data can be lost in the process. The limitation 3 is the absence of continuous data monitoring. As you can see, data was recorded manually. So the continuous data monitoring, there are any continuous data monitoring since the record are manually, which sometimes will take time and also only one time per one production. Next, we are going to be about the significant study. With the integration of monitoring system, farmer gain access to invaluable data related to mushroom production. This powerful combination empowers farmers to enhance their farming practice, ultimately leading to enhanced crop yields and increased profitability. One other key advantage of this system is the remote access to provide the critical environmental data. Thanks to mobile application, farmers can now monitor temperature, humidity, and other crucial factors from anywhere at any time. This real data enable them to make well-informed decisions regarding environmental adjustment. Furthermore, this study emphasized the data-driven decision-making by analyzing historical data and trends. Farmers can identify patterns and correlation that inform future cultivation strategies. This level of information making is critical in achieving sustainable, successful mushroom farming practice. A particularly exciting aspect of this monitoring system is its early detection capability by providing instant alert when the parameters go beyond the desired range or when the environment condition may lead to problems. Farmers can take immediate corrective action. This early intervention minimizes potential loss and ensure a healthy, thriving mushroom crops. Imagine receiving customized notification during harvesting time. The feature enable farmer to pick mushroom at their peak quality and flavor, thereby securing better market value and enhancing customer satisfaction. Labor-saving technologies are always a boon to any industry. Mushroom farming is no exception. By reducing the needs for labor-intensive manual monitoring, this monitoring system allows farmers to focus on more critical aspects of their operation. This newfound efficiency leads to potential cost saving and increased productivity, ultimately benefiting the entire agriculture community. In conclusion, through the monitoring system, it can increase efficiency and productivity of mushroom farming production that will be beneficial to the mushroom farmers. Next, we are going to about the literature review. Okay. First, we are going to the literature review of mushroom farming in Malaysia. These are four reference that were used to do literature review. First is mushroom farming in Malaysia, a review of the current status and future aspect by Muhammad K. Ismail. In the study made by Muhammad and Ismail, it provides an overview of the current status of mushroom farming in Malaysia. They discuss the different types of mushroom that are grown in Malaysia. The author notes that the mushroom farming is a relatively new industry in Malaysia, while with commercial production only starting in early 1990s. However, industry has grown rapidly in recent years. The most popular type of mushroom grows in Malaysia are oyster mushroom. Next, the study of competitiveness of the mushroom industry in Malaysia by MZ Ma'amin and A. Harun. MZ Ma'amin and A. Harun state about the trading of mushroom where every year there are increment of mushroom trading. It can be the evidence of mushroom product that was export and to the neighborhood. Inventor in 2019 to 2020 when the COVID-19 affected the world, it also affecting the mushroom trading. We show the fall of mushroom trading in the graph. We are going to see the graph next. Next are the three siblings from Kelantan turn mushroom cultivation into 10,000 ringgit Malaysia monthly income by Malaysia News. Other news from mushroom farming by entrepreneur in Malaysia, it has emerged as a lucrative and promising opportunity for entrepreneurs in Malaysia. This evidence is success story by the three siblings from Kelantan who managed to turn mushroom cultivation into thriving business, generating a monthly income. This new highlight the immense potential and profitability of mushroom farming in Malaysia in the country, making it an attractive venture for aspiring entrepreneurs. According to the Malaysian News report published in 2023, the three siblings' successful foray into mushroom farming underscore the growing interest and demand for the mushroom within the nation. The achievement of the substantial monthly income is testament to the increasing popularity of mushroom as culinary delight and a health-conscious dietary choice among the consumer in Malaysia. Research is further supported by research conducted by Ismail Tan and Karim 2022. Next, we are going to about the mushroom farming, a lucrative venture for Malaysia Agriculture Group New Straits Time by Ahmad. This news about mushroom farming reported on the achievement of agrotech harvester, an agriculture group that has flourished in mushroom cultivation industry through strategic investment in modern cultivation technique, including controlled environmental agriculture and substrate-based growing method. The group achieved higher yields and superior quality mushroom by capitalizing on niche market, catering to the increased demand for organic exotic mushroom. As the government agriculture agency recognize the potential of mushroom farming, they have extended financial incentive and training program and infrastructure development initiative to encourage more farmers and entrepreneurs to venture this field. The achievement of agritech harvesting and other successful mushroom farming venture highlight of the lucrative nature of industry. These are the statistics of fresh mushroom import in Malaysia, which is supported by MZ Ma'amin and A. Harun. This is the statistic of fresh mushroom export in Malaysia. You can see that in 2019 and 2020, for both of the statistic, they are slightly lower because it is when the COVID-19 pandemic affected us all. But after that, at 2020 to 2021, there are increment which show that there are many of mushroom production have been brought to the neighboring country and also in the country. Why this is the statistic of the competitiveness of Malaysia and neighbor country of mushroom production. You can see that in this statistic we can see that mushroom trade RCA index compare between Malaysia and also other countries such as Thailand, Indonesia, Philippines and Vietnam. You can see at the 2019 there are statistics where Malaysia against Indonesia is the highest other than others country. Next, we are going to about the mushroom monitoring system. Okay, for the first one, we have in Naimi and Kaisheisuki development. Their study, they have developed an intelligent environment control system tailored especially for mushroom cultivation. The system incorporates advanced algorithm and smart sensor to continuously monitor temperature, humidity, CO level, and other critical factors within the mushroom growing rooms. They collect the data and the performance to make informed decisions and precise adjust environmental conditions to optimize mushroom growth and the yields. The integration of the intelligent control system has demonstrated significant potential in enhancing mushroom farming practice, leading to improved productivity and profitable. Similarly to Aguaber and Ajuziogo, 2017, they designed an automatic temperature and humidity control system based on microcontroller for mushroom cultivation. The system offers real-time monitoring and regulation of environmental conditions, ensuring a consistent and optimal growth environment for mushroom. By automating the monitoring system, farmers can significantly reduce manual intervention and minimize the risk of human error. The implementation of the system has been proven to enhance productivity and reduce labor costs and promote sustainable farming practice. Next is Mehmood et al. 2021. They have developed a cutting-edge IoT-based monitoring system for mushroom farming, integrated a network of smart sensors to collect real-time data. The system provides farmers with remote accessibility through mobile application or computer interface, enabling them to monitor environment conditions from anywhere. With the ability to promptly respond to fluctuation in environment factor, farmers can ensure the mushrooms are provided with ideal atmosphere for their development. The IoT-based monitor system has shown tremendous potential in enhancing productivity. Next, Next is Zara et al. 2018. They presented a wireless sensor network designed for monitoring environmental conditions inside mushroom greenhouse. The system collects data from multiple sensors strategically placed within the growing environment and transmit it to a centralized platform accessible to farmers. By gaining comprehensive insight into growing environmental, farmers can make data-driven decisions to improve environmental control and optimize mushroom cultivation. The wireless sensor network has demonstrated its ability to streamline operation and reduce manual. Next, we are going to about Lee and Kim. They introduced a user-friendly smartphone-based monitoring system specifically designed for mushroom farming. The system offers a convenient interface that allows farmers to access real data monitoring and monitor environmental condition directly from their mobile device. This real-time accessibility empower farmers with timely intervention, leading to better management of mushroom growth condition, increase overall productivity. The smartphone-based monitoring system has been commended for its user-friendliness, accessibility, and potential in promoting precision agriculture practice among mushroom farmers. Here are the comparative analysis of mushroom monitoring for the five mushroom monitoring system that were being talked about. As you can see, the Naimi and Kahenshizuki have intelligent environmental control system and real-time monitoring and control system, the same as Igwebe Ajuzi and Ajuziegu 2017. Why? Mehmood et al. Has real-time monitoring system and control system, wireless sensor network for greenhouse monitoring, and integration of data analytic for prediction, which is different from the other two. The fourth is Zare et al., which they only have wireless sensor network for greenhouse monitoring, which is their main point is for the wireless sensor network. While the lastly is Lee and Kim, they only have real-time monitoring and control system and wireless and integration of data analytic for predictive analysis. Next, let's go to the mobile application. For the mobile application literature review, I have been using design principle for mobile learning by Kokoskan Holmes and Drexler J. And then the issue of challenge for teaching successful online course in higher education, a literature review journal of educational technology system by Cabrici, M. Lipschitz, A. and Santiago L. Okay. The advantage of the mobile application is they are going to have positive impact on various industry and personalized learning experience, that security privacy concern, inclusive design principle, and lastly, the consideration for successful integration. Next, we are going to about the methodology, waterfall, red, and agile. Okay. Firstly, we are going to about the waterfall. In order to create a mobile application, one of it is the waterfall methodology, which is a linear and sequential approach to software development. The waterfall methodology proposed by Ross 1970 follow a linear approach with a sequential phase starting with requirement gathering, processing through design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. It provides a clear, well-structured project plan, making it easier to manage and estimate timeline. Moreover, the documentation-centric nature of waterfall ensures detailed project documentation, aiding in maintaining project record and knowledge transfer. These are the main point of the waterfall methodology, which is supported by Royce W. and Ahmed Kapretz. Next, we are going to about RAD. RAD methodology, introduced by Martin in 1991, is an iterative and incremental approach that emphasizes rapid prototyping and active user involvement. RAD RAD enables faster delivery of working prototype, facilitating early feedback and validating from stakeholder. Its iterative nature allows for greater flexibility and adaptability to changing requirements during development process. However, the emphasis on speed may lead to compromise in the end product and quality, potential resulting in issue during later stage of development. This is also supported by Martin J. and Odell J. and Balaji S. and Murugayan MS. Next, we are going to talk about the Agile. Agile methodology presented by Beck et al. In 2001 prioritizes customer collaboration, adaptability, and delivering a working product in short cycle. Agile iterative nature allow for continuous improvement and adaptation to changing requirement, enhance project responsiveness. The focus on delivering small increment feature enable faster time to market, ensuring quicker feedback from end user. The reliance on consistent communication and collaboration may lead to challenges in coordinating larger and distributed development teams. Additionally, Agile require high level of customer involvement and feedback, make it less suitable for projects with non-cooperative and distant stakeholders. There is support by these three reference, which is by Corbin, by Beck L, and also by Tibati and Nick Surgeon. Next, we are going to talk about the mushroom related mobile app. The first one is Mushroom Identify, automated by Annapurna Technology. This app was developed by Annapurna Technology, a company based in India. The apps work by having user takes a picture of mushroom and the app uses its AI to compare the picture to a database known as mushroom. If the app find a match, it will identify the mushroom for the user. The app also provides the information about the mushroom such as its scientific name, common name, and toxicity. This app is available too for mushroom hunters and farmers. Next, we are going to talk about the mushroom growing by Shromok. This app was developed by Shromok, a company based in United States. This app covers all aspects of mushroom cultivation, from choosing the right mushroom to harvesting the fruit. The app also including a number of helpful features such as step-by-step guide, a troubleshooting section, and a community forum. Mushroom growing has been reviewed by a number of users in Google Play Store. The app has a rating of 4.4 star out of 5 with the over 10,000 reviews. Users have praised the app for its clear and concise instruction as well as its helpful feature. A study published in the journal Mycology Today in 2021 found out that mushroom growing was an effective tool for teaching users how to grow mushroom. The study found that users who used the app were more likely to successfully grow mushroom than who did not use the app. Next, we are going to the third Mushroom Hunters Guide by Mustafa Al-Bayraq. This app was developed by Mustafa Al-Bayraq, a mushroom enthusiast certified mushroom identification instructor. User can search database by name and scientific name or image. The app also provides information about each mushroom habitat, toxicity, and culinary use. This app has a feature function of guides such as identification, foraging, recipes guide, and a mushroom forum. A study published in the Journal of Mycology Today in 2022 found that Mushroom Hunter Guide was an effective tool for identifying mushroom. These are the comparison of related mobile apps. The feature of you can see there are many features for every of the app, such as the mushroom identified by automatic. They have mushroom identification, habitat information, the CCT information, culinary access, share mushroom information, expert identification, and step-by-step guide. While the mushroom growings only has step-by-step guide, community forum, and logbook. While Monster Hunter Guide only have community forum, foraging guide, gallery, and lastly is quiz. Next, we are going to talk about the methodology. For this project, the methodology that will be used is agile methodology. As you can see this picture, these are the agile methodology, which the first step is requirement and then design and then develop and then test and then deploy. Agile software development is an iterative collaborative strategy that prioritizes flexibility, adaptability, and customer satisfaction. It is framed by Smith and Johnson 2019. The reason why I choose the agile methodology is because it is flexible. It has flexibility and adaptability. Agile allows for flexibility and adaptability in development process, enabling teams to respond promptly to changing requirement and market demand. Second, there are regular and open communication. Agile promotes regular and open communication between developers and stakeholders, facilitating transparent collaboration and a shared understanding of project goals by involving the growers or end user in the process. Third, Agile emphasizes delivering incremental value in short iteration, enabling teams to showcase functional piece of the app and gather feedbacks early on. This iterative approach helps in identifying and addressing issues promptly, resulting in more customer-centric relevant production. Agile also embraces change and prioritizing flexibility, which can lead to a lack of predictable in terms of project timeline. Due to iterative and adaptive, project scope requirement may evolve through development, making it challenging to estimate prices timeline for this unpredictable can be related to project management and stakeholder. Next is we are going to talk about the requirement of this project. In this development of mushroom farming mobile monitoring system at Kelantan, understand the requirement is crucial for successful implementation. The user requirement for this is the application should let user to create an account and login into the application. The second, the mobile application should provide monitoring of essential environmental or mushroom farm. The third, the application should have a notification system that alert user in real time about any significant change or deviation in environment condition. The application should provide data, analytics, and insight based on historical data. And lastly, the application should provide a visual form of mushroom production. Next, we are going to talk about the software requirement for this project. The first one is Android Studio Flamingo latest version, which in order to use the Android Studio Flamingo latest version, the hardware for the PC is second generation Intel-Core or newer, or AMD CPU with support for a window. The minimum RAM for this Android Studio is 8 GB RAM. Next, the database that we're going to use is the Firebase real-time database, online database, which is a Firebase that can connect in the system where it can continuously update the data that was sent. Next, we are going to talk about the design. In this we are going to show you about the use case diagram, the use case diagram, entity relationship diagram, and storyboard that was made to visualize the application that we'll be making. The first one is use case diagram. There are exactly 7 use case. The first one is logging in or out. The system shall receive email and password from farmers. The system will authorize access to the farmers. Second, add farmers, add farm data. The system shall allow farmers to insert new farm data. The system shall store new data in the database. The tag is view farm data. The system shall display a list of saved farm data. The system shall allow farmer to see the detailed information of farm data. Next is the use case monitor farm. The system will continuously collect data and display the latest information on the dashboard. Next is the notification alert. The system shall notify user receive when an alert condition is met, either temperature or humidity exceed the threshold that has already been made. Next is dashboard. The system offers a comprehensive dashboard that provides an overview of all registered mushroom farms. Lastly, manage user account. The system allows admin to change farmers and their password, update contact, and also information. The system allows admins to delete any account information. Next, we are going to talk about the entity relationship diagram design. This is the ERD for this project. For the business rule of this project is the many mushroom belong to one mushroom type, and each mushroom type can have multiple mushroom. A harvest is related to one farmers, but a farmers can have multiple harvests. A mushroom can be a part of multiple harvests, indicated it was harvested multiple times, and many harvests can have one mushroom. Harvest can have many cells, and many cells can be in one harvest. These are the entity relationship and their business rule. Next, we are going to talk about the storyboard. In the storyboard, they are going to be having many page. The inside page is there usually 6 page. The first page is login page, where the page where the user can log in into their account to enter the mobile application using their username or password. After user login, they will be brought to the home page. Homepage, there are graph of temperature, humidity, which the current temperature and humidity of the mushroom house. Under the graph, there are 5 buttons, which are production, report, visual, and notification, and logout button. The production bring user to production page. The report button bring user to report page. The visual button bring user to visual page. The notifying button will bring the user to notification page, and the logout will bring the user back to login page. Next is the production page. In the production page, user can view the information of every reported harvested mushroom for the start. The user can also add new information using the text box below to the production list. The text box has add and delete function, which user can use to add and delete data. Report page. The page contains statistics of every production of mushroom along with that date and also explanation. This page also contains the statistics of mushroom growth environment. Next is notification page. The page contains the message sent by the system to the user. The system sends a message to alert the user about what happened in the mushroom growth environment. Lastly is the visual page. The page contains video of real-time monitoring taken from camera function. The user can view the growth of mushroom. The user can also take note of anything that can happen to the mushroom. Lastly, the summary. In conclusion, the mushroom farming mobile monitoring system with data visualization project present an innovative approach to address the challenge in mushroom cultivation and enhance productivity. By leveraging advanced monitoring system, the proposed mobile application empowers farmers with mushroom production data and remote accessibility data-driven insights. The implementation of such a system has a potential to transform the mushroom farming industry, making it more efficiency and profitable and sustainable. That's all from me, and thank you for hearing my presentation.